So one thing I want to show you guys. There's a ping here. We are on the TMNews Discord. Here are events. And in those events, there's Eyes of the Week and the Checkpoint Chasers Cup. So now I show you. This is the announcement. A long time ago, the Lost Coppers was a cup played on Trackmania United. It has been a while since we have seen this kind of cup on Trackmania. ... But Firestorrm, Marius89 and I are bringing back this incredible and unique fun competition on Trackmania 2020. Now it is called Checkpoint Chasers. Checkpoint Chasers is an event where players could become completely lost on maps made specifically for this cup. Their goal is to finish the map as fast as possible by first finding and then claiming all the checkpoints and reaching the finish line. Pre-cam, so that means camera 7, is enabled, but don't lose too much time using it. So that means you can use camera 7, you can look around where the checkpoints are, but you have to always find a nice balance between driving and just driving to the checkpoints. And if you really want to waste time using the camera 7, it can help you to figure out where you have to drive. But while you're using it, you're also not driving. You're not really getting forwards towards the checkpoint. So you have to find a nice balance. For example, the first edition will be a medium edition. Players will compete on 4 maps. 4 for medium edition, but can change depending of the edition. With only 1 round each. Also 4 maps, and on each map only 1 round. So the whole cup is only consisting out of 4 rounds. You will have a base finish timeout to finish the map, 12 minutes, and the points will be distributed according to the time you take to complete the map, but also your ranking compared to the other players. So, to make this slow again, there is a base finish timeout that is 12 minutes, so every player has 12 minutes to finish the map. And you get points that are consisting out of 2 parts. You get points regarding on how fast you finished, and you get points for your position that you finished with. And he makes an example here. The finish timeout of the edition will be 12 minutes, that is 720 seconds. If a player finishes in 5 minutes and 23, which is 323 seconds, he will gain 720, which is the total, minus 323, what he needed. So he gets basically the difference between the full time and the time that he needed. So basically the time that he didn't need is the points that he gets. Now, the earlier he finishes, the more time he didn't need to finish the map, so the more points he will have. So in this case, 720 minus 323 is 397. This is the points, one part of the points. Depending on the number of players finishing the map, players will also receive bonus adapted points depending on the finish timeout. The first place gets 360 points, no matter what. The finish timeout divided by 2. Yeah, this is the point score for the first place. If 6 players finish the map, as an example, then the plugin will basically give the points in this way, where there is basically from 0 to 360, it is perfectly distributed. If 1 player more finishes, or 2 players more, 8 players, yeah, then these points also change. The second place gets a bit more, the third place a bit more, so that you have a consistent approach from 0 to 360 with 8 players. Here he does a different example. It's 10 players. You see the second place gets in 324, third place 288 instead of 240. But it is always the same gaps, 36 points, 36 points. Yeah, this is how it works. So you get basically those points here, plus these points, whatever position you have. You can submit maps through the Auwrah submissions channel on the Discord server. This cup will be monthly and will take place on a Tuesday after the Ultimate Learning Cup. Thanks to Marius and Firestorm for bringing back this cup on TM2020. So now, the first edition will be sponsored by Marius89 for his birthday and will take place on the 16th of September 2025. Please some hype in the chat. Price distribution will be as follows: first place 60 euros, second 30, third 10 euros. I am casting this one. I will also cast the second edition, maybe the third, but then I will start playing. The thing is, I know some maps already that will also be used in the second edition, so I cannot play there. But I will at some point start playing because Auwrah is getting the maps. At some point, it's not a cup anymore that has to do with me. I'm basically co-hosting this now in the beginning because of my birthday. So, the map request from Checkpoint Chasers. With the launch of the first event, we are now officially in need for maps for future editions. As the maps required for this cup are a bit different, here are some guidelines to keep in mind. It is about finding the checkpoints, not reaching them. Avoid difficult jumps and speed checks. So basically in this cup, it is important that it's not difficult to reach the checkpoints. Yeah, they should be easy to reach. It is just about on how you reach them. You have to find a way to them. You know, that is important. It is not like the Poke Pathfinding Cup or something, where you have to puzzle your way through. It is about just getting them, finding them. Discovery time for an advanced player should be about 5 minutes. Players of most skill levels should be able to finish the map within 12 minutes. So, this is at the moment the idea. 12 minutes is the finish timer that we work with, and the map should be ideally be possible to finish in 5 minutes when you play the cup, so that there is still enough gap for the players that are a bit more lost, that they still have a chance in 12 minutes. I think that on some maps it will be tough for the players to reach the finish in 12 minutes. We made it, we tested it ourselves, the maps that also Firestorm Auwrah built. We made it, but it could be here and there a bit more difficult. But Auwrah had first some more difficult maps. We now he also built in more easy ones that we put in so that it's more possible. So there shouldn't be the one optimal line. Have checkpoints connect with each other through multiple paths. Avoid custom checkpoints and CP items. It is recommended to use vanilla CP blocks. Checkpoints need to be easily recognizable as such. Also my map doesn't have vanilla CPs actually, because I have built a wood map and wood doesn't use, wood doesn't have checkpoints, vanilla checkpoints. Do not implement tricks that would require extensive knowledge about game mechanics. Now, this is also important. So there are no requirements on the specific track style per the amount of checkpoints, finishes, so just get creative. Maps will be playtested and reviewed by Firestorm and Auwrah. There you see it, basically from here on I will not have anything to do with the map testing, but I actually have ideas for 2 further maps that I could send in. 2 further maps I could send in. The thing is, the editions that I cannot play anyway, because I know some of the Auwrah maps, when I cannot play them, I can also build a map for it, you know? I have 2 ideas still. Alright, so here we have now a logo that Firestorm created, and that's it. So, and this is something that I have to post now to several people, and to make them aware that this is happening. And yeah, it will be on Tuesday, yeah, next week Tuesday. This is the day. This is the only day, by the way, where I have free. The only day where I don't have to work. The Tuesday. Alright, there we go. Wanted to announce that.